So Whitney and Ella are beefing. I did not need this. And Catherine is exposing significant amount of editing that has gone on the show. That's just Morale. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back again with another video. If you have not subscribed, click that button. And let's get straight into this Love Island nugget video where we have a lot to break down, guys, and get into. Subscribe to the channel and let's get straight into this video. My Love Island event. Every day I'm waking up to more of you guys buying tickets and I appreciate it. 80% of the event is sold out. There's not many tickets left. Given the way these last couple of episodes are going, guys, in these last 2 weeks, I honestly cannot tell who is going to win this season. It's swaying for me. So it's going to be even more exciting now when it comes to my event to see what happens. Buy your tickets. And if you are coming alone, you can definitely still buy your tickets and join, you know, the Love Island group chat that I have for solo guests. So you can be accompanied by other people who are going alone. But definitely come through, buy your tickets. It's going to be energy. Everything's going to be on 10. Tickets are on the link in the bio below. So definitely go and check it out and buy your tickets, baby. Grab those tickets. Now, Whitney and Ella are beefing in the first look teaser. You know, basically they, child, let me just, oh my days. I just did not want this to happen for my girls, guys.
Yeah, babe, you can tell. I'm not even joking. Ella, I know selfish when I see one, but I've never met a selfish person like you.
That is the biggest lie I've ever heard.
You know I need to tell the truth.
Woo! So they're going off in the dressing room where, you know, basically calling her selfish. And Whitney and Logan have now been called smug, which to me is interesting because it's like, what is this smugness about that has now come from? Because they voted them as popular couple and everybody knows that and everyone's clapping for them. So, you know, it could just be harmless friction that you have with people that you live with for a long time. And you guys just, you know, clash. I think that also is quite normal for people to do. And it could just be that, and I feel like they'll be fine, but it definitely is very unexpected. And it just goes to show you the finale is coming close, guys, and they can all feel it and they want to be in that pole position. But I don't feel like there's a necessity to be number one, because they should know there are multiple islanders who've come very much second and third who are a lot more successful than those who come number one. So I don't think it's that deep for anybody to feel like I need to win the show, because there are islanders who've come fourth and third who are doing far better than those who were pole position. You know, so I feel like people should keep that in mind. Catherine has done an interview with ODE Entertainment and basically exposed a significant amount of editing when it comes to the show, basically saying that a lot of the islanders were telling her, you know, and trying to make her consider to go for Elon, that Scott doesn't like her, and etc. Scott basically said himself that he was going to try explore new connections, which is why she expected that. When it came to movie night, it looked like she was responding to Scott or saying nobody wants you, etc. But rather her comments were directed towards Mitch. Mitch also made a sus comment towards her, saying that, you know, you miss your bonnet in relation to what she wears for her hair. So basically saying that there was a lot of different misplaced editing. And yet again, it's a reminder, when you go on these shows, you are nothing but a character. You are played. You already have a narrative set for you before you even enter the villa, and it can change and develop based on the producer's hands. So what we are being shown is completely different to what is going on. She's brutally exposed the editing process. I don't even think the producers will be happy with her doing this interview, to be honest with you. I have reached out to Catherine. You know, we have had a conversation as well. I've just said to her that, you know, you have my full support. And that, you know, just it's important to show grace to people when they have been in the wrong here and there with the way they've dealt with things. But and again, we are seeing stuff in a much huge misedited way. So I'm glad that she was able to speak out. I just don't think producers would be happy with what she's saying. But, you know, it definitely shows that the way movie night was looking, it looked like she was being rude to Scott and clashing with him when she wasn't even speaking to him. Mitch, to make those comments, this is why Mitch just annoys me in the last couple of days. I just feel like he's so quick to talk, he doesn't think. And it's very sus for him to be making nonsense comments like this, guys. I want to say I'm not surprised, but I feel like I am surprised. I want to say I am surprised because, yeah, I'm just sad. And all the islanders convincing her that Scott's not into her and etc. I also feel like it's very sus because at the end of the day, it is a competition. They probably saw them too as... I feel like if Scott and Catherine were to stay together, they would definitely be in that finale. And I feel like islanders picked up on that because they live with them, let alone us. And this was before the Scott Defense League was even developed. So they wanted to wipe out that competition, and they definitely did so, in my opinion. And, you know, I just feel I feel for her. But we have been talking, we have been keeping in touch. Flood her DMs, baby. Flood her comments. If you wanted to do an interview with me, you got to let her know, because, you know, I feel like they have management now quite quickly and they're very restrictive. So definitely go and flood their comments. The only people I want to interview from the season is Catherine and Whitney. Those are probably the only two people that I think that I would have, you know, good conversations with. But definitely go and flood their comments. I do feel like the same conversation of who do you have a connection with, and etc. is generic, it's boring, it's repeated. Like I'm just so over it. Like I just feel like it's not a proper conversation, you know, a life-changing conversation, a significant conversation, a mental health related conversation. Then to me it's boring. It's not what's the word called? Like when, like, I find something attractive when it makes me critically think, and I can't, like, you know, otherwise I get bored of it. I don't know if that makes sense. Ekansu and Davide were seen getting in a car together, returning from the ITV summer party. And again, you know, it's like, what is going on here? Because evidently it was a bad breakup, but, you know, to get into a car together, initial premiere was awkwardness. But getting in the car, I guess, just assumes that these two are doing okay, and that, you know, they are on some kind of, you know, friends with benefits label at the moment, maybe. Most likely, because you are not leaving a party to get in the car together post breakup and not having sex. That's what it's giving. That's what it's definitely giving. I also want to get into a specific article that The Sun has written, and this is why I find what is happening to Whitney extremely unfair, and it is really irritating me. But the headline is "New Bullying Row as Love Island's Whitney leads attack on Abby." A lot of aggressive words here to describe Whitney's behavior when she wasn't displaying anything of an attack, and far from it. And this is the type of language that we need to be careful of, the language that these articles use on purpose because they want to try and bring this girl down, and a lot of people find joy in bringing somebody down. She was not bullying Abby, nor was she leading an attack on Abby, and leading as well associated to dominant and aggressive. These are the connotations and words that they are using for Whitney, and it is disgusting to see. People want to obviously flip on her, and, you know, obviously they're coming for her now, and she, you know, she might get that Montana treatment post being announced. That's what I fear, and I feel like that is what is happening, because since it's been announced, she's been in arguments with Abby, and now it seems to be with Ella as well, and the papers are picking up on it with their racialized kind of words, stereotypical kind of words that they're using, and I don't like what I'm seeing. Like, if Whitney doesn't win the show, that's absolutely fine. I'm not saying that she has to win. I would like her to win, but also there are other contendants who, you know, could also win as well, and they also deserve to win as well. But I just feel like the way the story is spinning on her, it happens quite quickly that you don't catch it. And I'm trying to make people catch it before it goes past them, to see how it's being developed, how the story is being created, and that these people who go on reality TV shows, it's so dangerous because you are not in control of your narrative. Somebody else is. And that narrative that somebody else is in control of when it comes to you is stuck. And if it gets stuck, what can you do to remove it when it's not who you are as a person? Yes, social media is built on perceptions when it comes to everybody, including me as well. But at the same time, when you go on reality TV shows, that it's a different type of perception because you're being properly edited down by other people, and the ramifications can be endless. So I just honestly feel like going on Love Island is not worth it anymore. You don't really get anything out of it anyways. The social media ban does nothing for your followers. You can come back with a negative perception. You can't make a full career out of it anyways. Within 6 months things dry up quicker, let alone 3 months, and then you have to go back to your job or etc., which is absolutely fine, but you're also then riddled with PTSD and trauma. So many haters and trolls, people bringing you up when it comes to future seasons. It's just like, is there any point of even going on the show? Because, like, why would you even go? Like, I don't understand. I just feel like the way Islanders are treated, especially with Catherine exposing stuff, it's just not really necessary in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts are when it comes to this video, guys. A Love Island nugget video. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Click that button. It is daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram at Murad_Morali. I'm posting an Instagram post sometime today, and I would really appreciate it if you guys would go there. But also, my Love Island event. Go and buy tickets. Some Love Island winners may be around, and some other Islanders will be around as well for you guys to mingle with, a meet and greet with me, food included, a drink included, watch the finale, and I'm going to do a speech and Q&A and an announcement. It's just going to be a great evening, well worth your money. That's what I want it to be. I want you to come and realize that you've paid less, but you've enjoyed a lot more. I just feel like, you know, it's not every day 35, 40 pound tickets. It's not every single day. Just come and enjoy. That's what I want people to feel. And, you know, it's just going to be a lit event. So if you're not there, you are missing out significantly. The location is going to be near Waterloo Station, so it'll be easy to access as well. That time will be right after the tube strike, so there'll be no issue with travel. So definitely go and grab your tickets in the link below. It's in the pinned comment. Head over to Catherine's messages and DMs if you want her to do an interview with me. Flood her stuff, guys. We have been talking because Tanya and Catherine are friends, and you know, obviously I speak with Tanya, so you know, I was able to just, you know, have a conversation with Kath. But you know, she is in better spirits. But I was just like, you know, you have my full support because it's just, it's a lot. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Click that button, and I'll catch you guys soon for another review.